It's your girl Tart.
I'm Diamond.
And I'm Kee.
And you are listening to Clowning with My Cousins podcast, where we have candid conversations on relationships, culture, and so much more.
You know, the kind of conversations you have with your favorite cousin.
So get ready to clown with my cousins.
What the count?
I don't know.
Shabba. Shabba. Anyway.
See, your life is way more less complicated.
It definitely is.
You don't get no action. No, I don't.
Because I don't want to deal with the BS. Y'all got it. I like to listen to y'all
it's definitely
stories.
Some bullshit, man.
Because you know I'm crazy. I can't handle all that.
Hey, but
I ain't never been go crazy.
Exactly.
the reason why some people stay in relationships is because they know what's going to happen.
If they are
They
not in a
comfortable.
relationship.
It's no. It's not.
I mean, it's
comfortable.
familiar. That's what I
They
mean.
just
It's familiar.
they know basically what's going to happen. Like,
Yeah, it's routine.
exactly. Routine.
That's why some people
So-
step outside because they don't like routine. I was gonna say we, but they don't like routine.
We. Mm-hmm. You know what you meant.
Fucking wow. This is too damn funny.
Because what did you say? Routine is boring.
You better fucking know.
That's
We are adventurous people.
Boring is
So y'all like spontaneous men is what y'all want.
Yeah, make things fun. People, like Tart said, people too serious these days.
Yeah, they are.
Just out here trying to catch a vibe. That's it.
And you know why? Because they think bringing another woman in a relationship is fun.
That is not fucking
Look,
spontaneous.
everybody like, but
That's not
But if you look at
spontaneous.
TV, that's what half the shit is. They say, "Oh, we want to spice things up." Oh, this girl was saying, "Let's go ahead and bring another woman in
Yeah,
the
but
bedroom."
so this is my problem
That's
with the whole threesome. Outside of me being really selfish, is that it's a lot of niggas out here who, in the same instance, be like, I don't really enjoy giving oral or whatever the case is, but you want to bring a woman in, but at this point, what I'm supposed to do with her? Because I don't like bitches. So then at this point, either a bitch gonna be bored or something, because at this point you're not that great. So if it's some niggas out here, I'm not talking about cowboy. I ain't talking about him. I'm just saying.
Hey, I didn't say nothing.
I'm just saying that there are some niggas out here who ain't good at eating a box. But want a threesome. What are you doing? Well, who's gonna be bored? And I don't eat boxes, so what are we gonna do? And I don't want no bitch eating my box. So at this point, what are we doing? You can't handle a threesome. You're not on that level. Now, if you're a good box eater and I know a couple in my life, then it's a possibility because I know that you can multitask without me and this bitch interacting.
So what was the whole point?
So basically,
You gotta be good at what the fuck you do for me to consider it.
Long as
But
it's
half
good.
these niggas ain't stepping the way that they think they stepping.
Oh Lord.
Fucking know.
Whew. They didn't meet me in 2004.
That's bullshit out there. Niggas wanna think they out here on some honey shit. You wanna know why some of these bitches is not picking up your call, or when you call them in the middle of the night, they angry? Cause nigga, you're not that nigga. Because a nigga who's that nigga, that bitch gonna pretend like she wasn't asleep. Hello?
Ain't got no voice. Ain't got no voice.
That bitch, before she done took her bonnet off and everything, it's a FaceTime. Hello? What you doing? Just watching TV? A TV ain't been on. But if you that other nigga, that bitch is hello. I gotta work in the morning. There's a difference. You wanna know if you that nigga or not? See what response you get in the middle of the motherfucking night.
That's if you get an answer.
If you get an answer, because you really ain't that nigga. If you don't get no answer, you're really a pest. And sis ain't been able to tell you that you're pestering her.
I'm not talking about none of my cousin, but them dirty bitches. Fucking dirty bitches. You know what I'm saying? Gonna put me on red like that now, man. Like, goddamn, I'm about to take some bitches' life. So when you be answering at 4 o'clock in the morning, you trying to say I ain't the one. Alright, bitch. I'm like, I ain't paying your light bill next week. You gonna sit in the dark with your son, you fucking bastard.
When you that motherfucking nigga and that bitch answer the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning about the first that phone, that bitch scurrying to get her shit together. That bitch going to hop and getting another shower. She took a shower, get in bed, but she's going to get another shower because she's using a different scrub. She's using a different lotion. She's preparing.
That's facts. I
gotta put this on my snap. We on the podcast right now. And
she is willing to be late to work
right now. We're live. We're live on the podcast right now, and they just told me, fellas, if you call your chick that you think you got,
yeah, you think,
because you ain't got her if she don't answer. They said they gonna step for that one. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the night.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
So if they miss that fucking call, if you don't get a text back or even a hey in the morning, like, I'm sorry, I was really asleep, you are not the one.
You ain't.
You might as well go take your rhino and try to fuck her again.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You ain't got the curve.
Ooh, not the curve. These motherfuckers like goddamn
You
curve.
don't have what we call mandingo. You ain't got it.
God damn.
Listen, if she ain't on her feet when you on your back, baby, you ain't here.
Wow.
Cause there's a nigga out there that bitch is on all her feet.
Now like the nigga on the what's your name?
With all the energy, her legs burning out, but that bitch ain't got down.
Now I gotta ask the number one question. So how much is enough? How many? What's enough for you?
As far as what goes?
A man's dick. We're talking dick size.
Are we talking about inches?
Yeah.
I don't really go off of.
No.
I have a minimum, but I don't have a maximum.
Okay, so what's the minimum?
I would say at least 7. 7 is a minimum. Is that unrealistic?
I don't have a problem with size. I'm able to work with anything.
That is for you. Ideally for you.
Stop lying.
Listen, we are on air. We're talking real
I understand that you can work with anything, bitch. We all can. But he asked personally, what would you want?
If he came in with that little thingy in there,
she might do it, but she ain't happy with it.
Exactly. Okay. And that's when it's complicated.
Can you throw some inches out? Technically, I could possibly do a 6 if he knew what he was doing.
6 if
but
you know
7 if he don't. Because I know what I'm doing. Hello.
Hey. I don't have a minimum.
She gonna lie the whole way.
Hey,
Right.
somebody bring Jackie Chan up here.
Somebody bring Mandingo in the room, and I bet that nigga tell her a different story.
Oh God. On the end, we're waiting on your response, please.
Minimum 6. I prefer 7 to 8.
So if you ain't got 6, you're shit out of luck with these ladies.
Yeah.
They said.
I mean, depending on how girthy you are.
They said they were.
Because if you girthy at 4 or 5, I can still work with a girl.
They said they can take a nice size hot link.
Sex is not on the top for me. So if you're doing everything outside and you come in with like,
speak for herself. Listen,
you come in with like 5.
So you can fuck with a man that don't please you sexually?
No,
because
she's
that's not what I said. She's going to be able to take care of it.
I want you to shut the fuck up.
I'm
because
just saying.
I've listened to you talk about a man.
I didn't say that.
But
and you say that you couldn't be in a relationship with this man
that we already talked about.
I didn't say that.
Bring up sex. That was the issue.
I didn't say that was the same man. You've had a lot of short strip niggas that we done talked about.
I didn't say that. I just said sex is not
okay.
So for me, if you touching my heartstrings and you in my head and we can vibe and we got a cool friendship, if you coming with 5.5, 6, I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't gonna be upset.
So
about
still 5.5, 6. That's what I said. 4 or 5, you gotta have girth because at the end of the day, I still know what I'm doing.
So if man pulled up with 3 inches, you ain't fucking. She said it's just hard, huh?
That ain't even hard. That's a. I'm not saying that it wouldn't happen. It probably just wouldn't happen for a second time.
No callback.
Because if you fucked my mom before you got there, something's gotta happen. If my mom was fucked before you got there, something's gotta happen. Because I'm ready to go at this point, and at this point you're here, right? So I'm gonna do it. But if you don't meet the expectation once you got it there, I'm not doubling back.
This is the issue that I'm having with answering this question is because Mandingo works at a a
You ain't gotta
store.
put his stuff
Where-
out
It
there.
doesn't matter. I'm going
I
to give
thought
you
it
the
was
way that I'm going to
I
give this
thought it was a
example.
taxi cab driver.
Mandingo is on minimum wage.
He drives a
And
taxi.
yet we have strip dick nigga, as you call him,
Yeah.
is on his way of being in engineer status. So why the fuck wouldn't I be
Oh.
okay with strip dick nigga?
But the problem but we've also talked
Exactly what I mean.
Wait, because me and this bitch don't agree with her just yet.
Yeah, okay.
Because the conversation that me and this bitch the conversation that me and
this is it because she's
So-
on to a point. She want to get me for guns.
Because the
No, ma'am.
conversation that me and this bitch had, regardless if he's an
So-
engineer or not, she's still gonna step out on this nigga. She's still gonna be outside at some point because he does not satisfy you
That's
sexually.
not
Did we not have that
necessarily what
conversation?
I. That's not necessarily what I said.
Yes, it is.
Because what
Because
turns me
like what I
on
just
more
said.
is that you're taking care of home.
I
That's
just
gonna
said
turn me
to
on
you
more than anything.
that it doesn't matter
'Cause it
what
ain't
size
men
because
out here
I
that's doing
can work with anything. So yes, at
No,
some
because
point,
the conversation that we had about saying shrimpo was, you said, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. You was like, so at some point I'm gonna cheat on him, and I said, well, you can do different things. I can go get toys. You can do this. You was like, I ain't gonna want to do that. I don't want to do that.
she's lying.
So you didn't say that to me? You're lying.
Prove it.
Put it on Papa.
You prove it. I don't swear by nobody.
Oh, now you know she lied. Thank you.
I thought you read
So
the
the
Bible.
truth has been, I do read it, and I know when to call out a lie.
Prove it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I ain't gotta prove it, bitch. We know.
Well,
I am a realist. Okay, I am a realist to the fact. Okay, so even if you are, like I said, a 4 or a 5, and you come with girth, if I can get with it, I can get with it. Okay, no problem. And if you're good at what you do, and we end up in a relationship, I can stick with that. I don't have to be outside. And you're handling everything as an engineer. I can handle that. Have I forgot what a 6, 7, 8, 9 inch feel like? No. But at the end of the day, I also understand that I ain't paying my bills by my motherfucking self, and you holding the shit down. At this point, pros and cons, motherfucker, right? But if you ain't coming with no girth, and I know damn well that the person I am and the sexual height that I have, no. I can't make it work. I love you, and I want you for somebody else.
so
You're
if,
not
if
for
a man's
me.
not
And
happy
that's what I'm
sexually, that means he can go step out and get something too. If your cowboy,
Listen.
hold on, I'm sorry, let me back that up. If your man wasn't pleasing, I mean, if he wasn't happy with you sexually, is it cool for him to go ahead and get a little trim on the
if
side?
you heard what I said,
No.
if you're not pleasing me, I'm gonna send you to somebody else. So I'm gonna have a conversation with you and tell you that my sexual appetite is not being pleased by you.
I'm talking about him.
Yeah, but if he felt the same way, a conversation is to be had. You come to me with a conversation and be like, listen, your sexual appetite don't fit for me. What I'm looking for. Okay, cool. Then I'm not the person for you.
That's kind of hard. That's
Is
kind of hard
it?
for a
It's
man
not a
to
hard
come
conversation
tell a
because it's
woman,
real.
though.
No, because if a woman knows that her pussy is good to all these other niggas out here, then you're good. It just might not be the one for you, and that's okay.
It's not the pussy.
That's because some women,
Oh,
a lot of
he ain't
women
complaining
aren't
about
like us.
he ain't complaining about
You
shit
can't-
over here.
You
So
can't talk to a lot of women because they're not like us. They don't. Oh, sorry.
She got back in the living room.
No, but you can't talk to a lot of women. A lot of women ain't like us. They don't want to have that open conversation.
I'm open. If you tell me, hey, you ain't nasty enough, you ain't spitting enough, and the whole sheets is wet, then bitch, I don't know what you're looking for. You looking for Whitewater Bay? I don't know what you want from me.
I'm about to call guac right
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
She
I
said
don't know
the
what you
sheets
want.
wet.
If you double wrapping the towel and putting it under you and the shit is still soaking through and we got to change the sheets,
Hey.
then that's not my problem. At this point, I don't know what you're looking for.
Got one of those.
You
on
looking
the
for
line.
Karen Steffens. Go find her.
Right now.
You looking for Superhead. I thought I was with her. But clearly, I ain't doing something. Bitch, if I can talk
Hold
in
on,
my
hold
throat,
on,
then I'm
hold
not
on.
tripping.
So what should I put? What you doing or not? That ain't right.
What
That
do you
ain't right.
need? What do you need?
Hey, all right,
What do
hey.
you need?
What you do? I'm about to hit it with the what you need. What you need today, right now.
Just like, I was thinking about
Hey,
you.
I was
What
thinking
you
about you.
need?
What you need?
She-
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking about you. What you need?
Now listen, if you not posted on Snap and you wrote it on Snap, you know what you're talking about.
Nah, I just wrote it on
God,
Facebook.
that's how you do it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Whew,
That's it.
way to a man's heart. That's all I can
Didn't I tell you that the other day?
Stop it.
I told that bitch in the car, I said, if you suck his dick, you'll be fine.
Man,
Ain't that what
I'm
I said? I made a lot of noise
It's-
about it,
it's
of course. But I told that
it's
bitch, if
no-
you suck his dick, you'll be fine.
And it's no other feeling than just having that one that really just goes
And
all
again,
out.
I know how to break the silence of cowboy. If I fucked up, and I wanted to apologize, I know how to go in there and suck your dick.
Oh God.
Change your life.
See, that's what I'm
And then
saying.
afterwards, I might even say, "Hey, you hungry?"
You're the devil.
I know what the fuck to do.
You're the devil. You're the devil. See, that's what they do.
Don't call me sunshine.
That's what they do right there. They go ahead, they get you all pissed off and shit, knowing you gonna bring your motherfucking black ass home.
Yeah.
And then they
angry. And you gonna be on the video game. I'm gonna put her in the ponytail and it's over.
Oh wow.
I ain't got no shame on my motherfucking game.
That's some hope.
And then afterwards, you hungry? I'm a little hungry. I'm a little hungry. You hungry?
Well.
And then come back, get you fed. Maybe you got a little recharge, and then boom, back shots. What's up? I mean, at this point, what do we do? If it's not adventurous, we don't want it.
We was just talking about the microwave. We wasn't talking about the whole thing. She said she's ready to go for round 2 after that.
And then if you're ready for a nap, you can get a nap. I might wake you up in the morning for it. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's levels to this.
Are you able to handle that, Daryl?
It's levels to a real ass bitch. So if I'm coming at you on some real shit, take my real shit because with me comes all of the other benefits. Do you see what I'm saying?
See, now she's feeling like a challenge.
Which is why I need a wallet. I need a wallet.
A
I
wallet?
need paid for these services, bitch. I should have been in the industry a long time ago. I told you.
She's had a real long day.
I'm in a better bag.
She went right to the wall and she's on 100. Just keep pushing them buttons. She gonna keep coming out.
Yeah.
She is on 10.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna be real about some real ass shit, and that's just honest. Like I can't help that shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Know who you fucking with. Know who you fucking with. So y'all don't agree with it. Bitch, I know you agree. Because we the anywhere, anytime, anyhow type of bitch.
I'm not even worried about what y'all got going on. I'm gonna tell you what's going on with me in my head. I've been having a fucking problem. My problem is earlier in this podcast, you say because I've been sitting here pondering, so I haven't really been listening to all of it. Let me say something. Don't you come at me talking about you've had a lot of little dicks in your life. No, bitch, I ain't had a lot. I want to clarify that for the podcast.
I didn't even hear her say that.
More than one is a lot.
Hey,
I've had one.
I sent that text in 902. Still no response. I don't think.
More than one.
Clarify for the people.
More than one is a lot.
I don't think I'm the one.
I didn't say that she was the only one.
I didn't even hear her say that.
Loud and clear.
She had a lot of
You would have a lot of.
More than one is a lot.
I'm gonna guess fuck.
More than one is a lot.
Well, clarify for the people.
Well, shit, that's a lot for me.
Yeah.
I didn't say that you had millions of little dicks.
A lot of was a million.
You thought a million, bitch. I didn't say that.
I heard a million.
Hey,
How are you even supposed to know until you...
That's what I said. When I get there, I'm there.
so let me ask.
If we get to that point, I'm there.
Shit, I got a question.
Oh, go.
So you meet a man, right? How long do you make him wait? Anybody? This is the whole table. We talking now.
Oh, well, I'll let them go first.
How long do y'all? How long do y'all make a man wait before you go ahead and break him off a little piece?
I go off a vibe. That's it. That's all. No timeline.
No timeline.
There's no timeline.
So he can woo you in one day.
No, I can't be wooed in a day. So I ain't worried about that.
So you ain't never fucked a man on the first day?
We've already had.
Oh yeah, you've never had a one night stand.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So you never been wooed in one day.
No. The hell, fuck no. I want to be wooed in one day. Really, I do.
Is this a man that we like?
Or a man we just met?
Y'all just met.
That we just met?
Yeah.
It depends on what my motive is for that day because I might not be looking for shit.
I can be wooed in a day, but it ain't never happened.
When I was single, I wasn't looking for a motherfucking thing, and if I felt like that day I wanted some dick, he might have been the chosen one. Mm-hmm. That was just me. But I'm real in my shit.
Never been wooed so you've never been wooed in a day?
No, but the longest I made a man wait was 90 days.
90?
And I really liked him.
And you made him wait.
Actually, there was a man that I talked to, the same man who's locked the fuck up. I never even slept with.
That's probably why y'all still friends, huh?
I mean, we're not really friends. We're associates. He locked up. We ain't be friends. I kick it with my friends.
Well, I be there.
Can't kick it with him.
What's woo to y'all?
How long have you waited on the first date?
Huh?
It's gotta be serious. That vibe gotta be out of it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It's never been one woman I done slept with that didn't initiate it first. Like, I don't really just talk about sex like that. Now, if she on some freaky shit, I'm like, all right, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of times, that's the shit that we look for. If you come at us and you hard on us for sex, you're not gonna get it.
There's so many women I could have smashed, and they be like, well, you didn't say nothing. I'm like, what, I supposed to? Am I supposed to?
Because a real woman gonna step. That's what the fuck
exactly. If she want me to,
a real woman gonna step. Because when she wants the dick, she gonna pull it out herself. I'm sorry, I don't know about anybody else.
I'm waiting till marriage. What you think about that?
I mean, that's cool, but it's too late for that, Tart.
What you mean it's too late? Because I got a son. You can change your life.
You can. You can. You went and got baptized and started all over. That's great. But
I got baptized before I started.
It's time for me. It's time for you to be baptized again, bitch.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
You have not been cleansed all the way.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking. I'm just saying. You got baptized. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with start. That's what you want to do. That's cool. But I'll
give you your kudos on that.
But at the same time, what if you wait so fucking long and then that man that you thought it was him and then it just ain't there sexually at all? You
but
just
like she said, sex ain't high on her hierarchy.
Well, that's gotta
because my mental is gonna be there.
Yeah.
So whether it's good or not, it's gonna work because my mind is going. You gotta fuck a girl's mind.
You can't
every time.
If you want it to be real good,
brain.
I'm tired.
I'm
tired of that shit.
That's.
I mean, that's why them girls be crazy because that's what you be doing.
That shit is too easy. It's too easy to take a girl's mind. I'm just
not a real one. Okay,
not a real
one. It's bitches out here who snatching niggas' minds all the time.
Yeah, but at the same time, they ain't had no nigga like me. So I'm just saying, it's easy to woo a motherfucker and get them to just do whatever. I'm gonna tell you right.
You better be good at what you do.
I can call my ex right now, and she would tell you like, "Oh yeah, this nigga's a pimp." That's all. This is how she talks to me. Like, you can talk a woman out of anything. You can talk a woman to do anything. It's always sex. That's sick. No, that shit gets boring too.
But the woman of what caliber are you able to do this for?
Huh?
What caliber of woman?
Correct. I mean, because you can woo some real
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Some girls that ain't had
some
nothing.
bitches that get pussy over
damn near all class. It's just how you. It's damn near all women, but you got to come at them different.
I think a woman who really know her shit and know what
who
the fuck
can weave
she
out
got
bullshit
and who can weave out bullshit, it's gonna take a little more. She gonna be like, oh yeah,
she gonna run you. She gonna run you for a game.
And if she got a strong ass circle behind her, she gonna type a question and be like, y'all listen. So this nigga told me this, and now I'm a little contradicted. And them real ass people in her circle gonna be like, well, bitch, what happened prior? Because we gonna let the whole breaker, and I'm like, nah, bitch. If she fucking with me, if she my homegirl, I'm gonna let her know. Nah, bro.
I'm gonna tell you
that nigga trying to get your coochie. That nigga trying to get your coochie. So bitch, you better run it up.
My ex,
you better run it the fuck up because he want it.
My ex-wife, her last nigga before me was driving a 550, 200-300 bands in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Can buy anything he fucking want, do whatever. I pull up in my 97 Accord with the paint missing. And I'm the nigga she married. You see what I'm saying?
It was the vibe she called.
My point exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can woo a woman. You just got to find out what her likes is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Just like when I went to her crib, this is how we first met, me and my ex-wife. I was messing with one of her friends.
Oh.
But we wasn't in no relationship. We was just kicking it. Like, we never had sex. We was just drinking and all that shit. Anyway, I seen her. I'm like, damn, I want to talk to her. So she's mad now that I want to talk to her. So we stopped talking, being friends. I don't give a fuck. I want her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you. Anyway, I'm just being honest.
I mean, but if you're a real ass motherfucker, you're going to do some real ass shit.
So I told her, like, hey, I'm going for that. So that's how it happened. Anyway, long story short, this woman got all this shit, all this money. I don't have shit. I'm just a man working. You know what I'm saying? Dedicated, grinding, trying to take care of these badass kids I got. So I hit her up. She like, all right, man. I'm like, I'll take you on a date. She like, oh, that's cool. Shit, the date come, she was busy. You know, a busy woman, a woman that got shit gonna be busy
all the time.
So I'm like, all right, bet, you know, it's cool. I ain't tripping. You know, maybe I can take you out next week. She like, well, fuck it. You can come by the crib and I have my chef cook for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right,
damn,
bet.
she gotta like, I want to talk to her too.
Oh yeah,
send us her number.
Shannon,
we don't like bitches, but we'll consider.
So I go over there. I go over there. Shit.
My eyebrows the same shit y'all did.
Hey.
What a number.
Hey. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. So I go over there.
It's that happiness always coming to different forms.
We eat, we drink. I go upstairs. Shit, we do our thing. In the morning, I slipped $200 under a rug. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know about it. I waited like 3 days.
He good.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying.
When you toxic, you know how to do good shit.
You want to talk about the devil?
Listen, I'm that nigga. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah, I hear it.
This is how I got her. So I slipped $200 under a rug. I waited 3 days to tell her though. I'm like, we was just talking, you know, next couple of days. I'm like, go look under your rug. She's like, under your rug? I'm like, yeah, go look under your rug. I left you something. She's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, well, I was supposed to take you on a date, but really you took me on a date. So I just wanted to pay for, you know what I'm saying, our time and for the food and shit like that. Oh, nigga, I was in like Flynn. I moved in the next night.
Oh, no, you wouldn't have moved in.
You wouldn't have moved in.
Listen, that spend the night.
But you done got another day.
Listen, that spend the night bag turned into a nigga, you ain't going nowhere. And I'm just saying, it's ways to woo a woman. You just gotta find out what it is.
Don't you be going out here giving that game book to nobody else. Do you hear me? Because I'm like, too many niggas get a hold of that. We gonna be fucked.
I'm tell you right now.
Not me. You doing money like that? I'm calling the chef next week.
Can you add him to our group chat? I need an inner person in our group chat to be like, no, don't do that.
Can you leave?
I'm
gonna see how many times you gonna leave $200.
Hey, God honest truth. Swear to God. That's what happened. That's how I met my ex-wife. Next thing you know, she was...
Y'all was in Vegas.
Nigga, Vegas. You hear me? In Vegas. Fucked up. We in California. This is how... This is how I work.
Get married.
The life that we want to live, bitch. Traveling.
That's it.
With your nigga on the beach, vacation, bent over balcony. You doing every fucking thing.
Oh, God.
And you coming with money? Oh, shit.
She like, damn, ain't nobody ever took you shopping? Like, no. Nigga, she dropped $2,500 on me that day. Went to Dallas.
But it was nothing to her though. She made money.
Yeah, but if I felt like I made money like that, I'm not dropping $500.
You know what she asked me?
I'm not doing it either, but that was her thing.
You know what she asked? You ever been on an airplane? Hell no, I ain't been on an airplane. Boom, book the flight.
But I will tell you, there is an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, you would do that.
I like
it. But because there's an adrenaline rush into showing somebody something that they haven't experienced.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you gotta be weary because, bitch, you'll end up in a situation where you fucked.
Oh yeah, I'm that normal.
And when you get to looking down, you decades in on showing a motherfucker something you ain't been shown shit. You want to know why Diamond don't have a problem when a bitch call her and be like, hey Diamond, we going on a girls trip. Okay, I'm going, and I don't have a problem leaving a nigga because I'm tired of showing a nigga some new shit. I like new shit. I like to go and create a vibe. Right. I like to fly. I like to get on the plane. I like to pack my bag. I like to roll my shit through the airport. I like to look nice. I like to be out. I like to be on the sand. I like to be on the beach. I like to have mimosas. I like to drink. I like brunches. Let me tell you something. But I don't have time to carry you with me to provide you those same things. I'm not your nigga.
Y'all should want to experience it together.
But if you don't have a bag like I have a bag, then we can't experience it together.
That's because y'all not on the same frequency right now.
You want to know why? Because at some point after the adrenaline rush is gone from inviting people to new shit,
you figure out who you with.
You sit back and you say either this person is gonna get it or not, but I can't carry them to where I am.
You know what's funny? why we got divorced is she told me she could buy a nigga.
She did.
She told me she could buy me.
I remember
You know what I'm saying?
that.
She told you she could buy you?
She could buy me. I made her eat them motherfucking words, swear to God. I'm like, nah, bitch, you can't buy me. No, I can't be bought. Don't give a fuck how much money you got. Like I told her. It's all
because that's probably what she saw because she was spending all that money on you. She probably that's what she saw. Like,
but see,
I'm buying
I'm rocking ROI.
Return on investment.
Time out.
Yeah.
See, that's why I went on ahead and kept going with the story because it's shit about to get good. When we broke up, she's on Facebook. Yeah, I'm the first bitch put him on a flight. I said, yeah, you the first one booked the flight, but who gave you the money for the tickets? You know what I'm saying? I paid for my ticket and yours. All you did was run your credit card on there, and I put the money in the account. You see what I'm saying? You didn't take me nowhere. You can't buy me. I can do whatever. My money comes slower than yours because you doing what you doing. Mm-hmm. My shit come every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like I told her, but bitch, I got all them gold ass chains and rings. Nigga, I bought that shit. It took me time.
It goes back to what you said too. Sometimes you can say some shit that you can go back and regret. And when she said that,
she told me
it changed. Like you said in the kitchen when you was just like, "Damn, that'll hurt a nigga spirit. Like that'll change a nigga mind frame."
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, sometimes some shit ain't said to you to hurt your ego or your pride. It's said to you to make you step the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, man, I've been taking care of motherfuckers a whole. You know how many households I done built and left. Then my first baby mama bought her cars, paid for the crib. Shit didn't work. Second baby mama, she was staying in an apartment. I'm like, no, we need a house. You got too many fucking kids. You got 4 kids in this goddamn apartment. Boom, put her in the crib. She still lives in to this day. You know what I'm saying? Gave her my car before I left. You know what I'm saying? I done a lot of shit for motherfuckers. It's not just small shit, little shit, but I don't care about none of that materialistic shit. Just like my last relationship. I'm like, you keep the crib.
Thank you.
You keep the crib.
Yes.
You keep all the shit. Just give me my clothes. You know, I can always start over.
But in those instances, you were the person on top, and then you got into a marriage where she was the one on top. So it changed your dynamic. So although, like you said, you were still bringing money in, it wasn't to the extent of where she was doing it. So then when she pulled some shit on you, you felt disrespected.
But see, at the same time, even though she had all that bread, my bill money was there every motherfucking month.
You
know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how much money she had. My bill money was there every month. She cannot fucking lie. And I took care of her kids. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say your bill money was there, was this 50-50 type of agreement?
We pay 50-50 on everything. Rent, bills, all that shit. Yeah.
Well, you lost a couple of heads.
But was this before you became I'm paying for everything type of person, or that was just what y'all agreed on?
She didn't want me to pay for everything. She really didn't want me to pay the fucking rent.
So she wanted to feel like
I said, she always been taking care of niggas. So
that's what I was gonna say. At some point, you have to dwell inside of your femininity and allow some things to
She think
work.
just cause she got money that she can run everybody. No, you can't run.
And that's probably her problem. She don't want to let go of that power.
And not only that, but at this point, we don't really know the background. So she might have allowed a nigga to take the reins at some point, and he fucked her. So she's like, I can't be put in that situation.
I definitely did, and that's something that I'm dealing with.
Did I tell you about the stabbing? Did I ever tell you about the stabbing?
No. Yeah, you toxic. If a bitch out here stabbing you,
listen.
Like I said, if you gotta hurt somebody or tear somebody else's shit up,
listen.
That person is the devil.
Dear God, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to lie. And she'll tell you. This is what happened. This is what my final straw, and I never went back to this house when I was married. Her Tahoe, she had a 2007 Tahoe. The transmission went out.
That shit ain't cheap. I paid for that.
That shit was $2,500.
I paid $35.
I'm like, damn. I ain't got that, but my little homeboy was selling this Honda for like was it $500 or $800? Anyway, I went and bought the fucking car. You hear me? I'm like, here, baby, drive this.
Because I'm in my feelings.
Hey, listen. This is exactly what happened.
This ain't never happened to me, girl.
comparing numbers. He paid $25.
I'm like, drive this until we get your truck fixed. Now, mind you,
we gotta move to the north side.
huh? Hey, shout out to
get a north side, nigga.
Hey, hold on, time out.
Right we going tonight, 120 bitch, 100.
And we outside with it too. They already know it.
Tahoe was down. It was $2,500. I had $500. About $100 from. I'm over here like, well, I paid $3,500. Put my shit in the shop. Had to borrow a car from my daddy because I wasn't having it like that. Now I got 2 cars.
And she had enough time to look up at me like, "Bitch, you hearing this?" And she looked at my face and said, "Yep, she's hearing it."
And she huffing and puffing.
Now listen, check this shit out. My brother can vouch for me, right? So you know my little car limit was $500 that I could take out the ATM. So I need $300 more because the car is $800. I didn't ask her because I was trying to surprise her with the car, right? So I asked my brother. I called him like, "Hey, bro, I need $300 till 12, and I give it right back to you." You know what I'm saying? Because they going to unlock my car.
Because at the end of the day, you a hustling. You going to hustle for the shit that you need at that time.
Yeah, so he like, "Bet." I'm like, I gave it right back to him the next day. So I went and bought the car, came home with the car.
We don't come across these kind of niggas.
She got mad.
I ain't seen them yet.
She got mad because I borrowed the money from my brother and didn't come to her.
Did she?
Yes.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
So this how we started tripping. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to surprise you. You know what I'm saying, with this car, so you can have something to drive. You know what I'm saying?
Is it because she thought you got the money from a bitch?
Nah, I told her I got it from my brother was with me when we pulled up with the car. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Hey, listen. Took the car, took the title, all that shit. I didn't get no parts of that car to her. I left all that shit. Because she stabbed me, dog. She pulled the butcher knife out. Her daughter was in the kitchen. She pulled the motherfucking butcher knife.
$300?
Yes, because it started a big ass argument. Like, it was. I'm
and
like,
you went and bought her a car?
Yes, I'm like, leave me the fuck
she
alone. Like, I don't
want
want
dick. Didn't
I'm like, oh God. I'm like,
butcher knife. Don't pull that like that.
I'll never forget.
Next time you upgrade this motherfucker, you heard me?
I had 2 motherfucking jackets on, and she stabbed through my first jacket. So I went and got a hotel room. I'm like, I ain't staying there. You know what I'm saying?
And
tonight.
You get a car in the hotel.
I'm like, I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? A couple days, like, until you calm the fuck down. She already shot a motherfucking 7-Eleven. Like, bitch, I can't sleep with you. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around, kill me.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Real good.
And she was like, if you don't come home tonight, our marriage is over. I'm like, well, I'm telling you right now, you didn't try to stab me, and I ain't coming back. And that's what really ended our shit that day over a fucking funky ass $800 car
that you was trying to help her out with.
Hey. But like you say, you read what you sow, because nigga, years later, she like, when that hustling stopped and all that money stopped and she had to pawn all that gold that I bought her and life set in, you know what I'm saying?
She a hustler too though, because she knew what the fuck to have.
Now she want me to, she's been a hustler. She's been a hustler for a long time, you hear me? So she always gonna get some money, but at the same time, she told me out her own mouth, she was like, damn, now I really know how it feels to live check to check. When you making $1,500 to $2,000 a day, it's a difference between a man going to work every day, bringing back a $2,000 check.
I need to get with her, because I need to know how she's making $1,500 to $2,000 a day. I need the memo.
She had a lot of business.
When we go outside, I'll show you.
Right.
It's all I can tell you. You hear me? She taught me some shit that I still use to this day. But
yeah, she was definitely
she was with the shit.
Oh
God, and we still cool to this day. Like she matter of fact, I think she's about to get married to a lawyer now.
Oh, is she? That's why she signed off on everything.
Oh yeah, she got a $200,000 settlement that I could have fought because we were still married. Like I could have got half of that if I wanted it, but fuck that. She's good. She paid.
That's real man shit.
She paid the $500 for our divorce. Fuck it, you can keep that $77,000 I could have got. Okay. Cause she was scared. Like, he was like, oh, you're married? How long y'all been married? Nigga, we've been married a long time. We gotta think this whole time I was with girl, I've been married.
Yeah, that's, I know that.
That's 6 years.
How many times was I trying to get you
You know what I'm saying? So,
Real talk, bitch.
hey,
You know how I be grilling you.
yeah.
That's how I used to grill you.
Oh yeah.
Well, at some point, bitch, it'll pay off. Hopefully, I'll marry a lawyer too. Shit.
Yeah. But
He know the grill. He know the grill.
yeah. So, it's just, man, life is crazy. Don't ever think about the money. Fuck the money.
That's wild.
Because you can make a lot of money.
Yes.
Find you some happiness if you want
I
a good
agree with
relationship.
that. I agree with that
So,
wholeheartedly. But
again.
don't be disrespected
Hey.
by a motherfucker who ain't got no money.
I don't say
Who come up
find
with you on some
happiness.
money.
I say you
Find a
do,
balance.
you do happiness for yourself, and you find somebody that's doing happiness for himself, and then y'all come together. Because you ain't gonna never get happiness from somebody
Well,
else.
if you're relying on somebody purely for your happiness, you're already in a fucked up situation because happiness comes from within. Anyway.
Exactly.
You just want a motherfucker to match your happiness.
Exactly. Somebody that's already got happiness within
Who ain't
themselves.
looking to deplete your energy and your happiness to fill theirs up.
Exactly.
Then you get put in sticky fucking situations
I just
where
want to be on the same frequency at this point.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Clowning with My Cousins podcast.
Make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms.
Got something you want to discuss? Hit us up in the DM.
Bye.